unfortunate news. The beige plague continues to spread across the land as it's now reared its ugly head into Halloween. Because this year, for some reason, we now have designer-approved aesthetic Halloween decor. As if that's what anybody's looking for. Nobody should be decorating for the approval of a designer. Do what you want.
Instead, find really cool intentional pieces like this skull. Love the colors, love the scale, and incorporate it with home decor you already have in your home. There's so many creative ways you can do this, so I'm gonna take it home and show you how.
What color are we talking about here, babe? Am I just colorblind right now? This is color. This is not.
I'm gonna put some twinkle lights inside. I'm gonna put this inside my pot. Now you have the effect of like a bubbly cauldron, but in a really cute aesthetic pot.
As a kid, and still to this very day, my mum doesn't try to make Christmas blend in with our everyday aesthetic. She intentionally makes it stand out as much as she possibly can because we only get this season once a year. If it blends, nobody's going to know that it's Halloween decor.
My coffee table book. So I took some brown wrapping paper and I wrapped it around the coffee table books. Just like folded it and wrapped it around. And then I used my Cricut to put some labels on them. Some spooky labels. My skull. There you go. It's so fun, it's so different, and it's not a bunch of random, small, cheap looking decor. Here's a close-up to give you guys a better view. Hope you love this idea and I hope it helps.
This is what Halloween looked like when I was a kid. Oranges, purples, and greens, mismatched patterns, obnoxious scarecrows, and gaudy fairy lights. This is what Halloween is supposed to look like. I mean, look, to each their own, but you wouldn't blink an eye at this. If you had this on display all year round, I can guarantee you that nobody would be able to even tell the difference. Just like how I don't think anybody would be able to notice if you put the decorations away. Like, where is the magic? And don't even get me started on Target's brand new terracotta Halloween range. Because these literally look like they are unfinished decorations. It literally looks like they created the molds, but genuinely forgot to paint them before putting them on the shelf. Actually, you know what this looks like? It looks like a DIY project that you can take home and add paint to yourself. But no, that's just how it's meant to be sold. It is supposed to look like that in your house. Guys, we get Halloween once a year. Your house looks neutral every day. And because these items are selling out, Target is going to see that there's demand for these items, which means that every year we're now going to see less and less vibrancy and more soullessness because that's the aesthetic now. And me personally, I don't want that. And this is inherently the problem with buying decorations that match your aesthetic rather than buying for the occasion. It's a timeless aesthetic, unlike the new shade of beige that's trending that month. You want new Halloween decorations every single year because the ones that you already have look like things that you already have in your house, and you look at your house every day, so no wonder why you'd be sick of the decorations that look like your house. Is this making sense? Because I buy holiday-themed decorations that don't fit whatever aesthetic I may have. I buy them because they're extremely faithful to the holiday, and I know that I'll get several years worth of use out of them. And look, it may be aesthetic for the parents, but it's nowhere near as magical for the kids. Because it's supposed to be spooky season, not buying the same colored decor you already have all year round in a different shape season. This could literally be a part of your everyday furniture. No questions asked. I miss when holidays were treated like the novelties that they are. For example, the decorations that I have going on behind me, they're not going to last. They're only going to be up for a limited time, and that's what makes it special. I miss when it wasn't just yet another thing in life that's been aestheticized, because somewhere along the way, that became more important. I even colored this little pumpkin ornament orange to show you guys what it would look like if it wasn't beige. And it adds that little eye-catching pop that doesn't look out of place at all. And this actually has me questioning something interesting. If these are the kind of decorations that millennials and Gen Zs inherited from our parents, does that mean that Gen Alpha is just going to be left with lumps of clay and rope shaped like a pumpkin and terracotta ghosts in the future? Oh god. It's looking a little bleak for them, babe. It's like these companies are actively trying to take that charm and spirit out of the holidays by taking items associated with Halloween and then intentionally avoiding their much brighter corresponding colors for absolutely no reason. Let me put this image into your mind real quick. Can you imagine if all of our favorite childhood Halloween movies had this neutral beige aesthetic instead? It would have been so much more less memorable and so much less heartwarming. So why would we want that now? And something that I find to be really strange is how people are now buying fake candy corn kernels on Amazon to try and replicate the look of actually having candy corn in their houses without having to buy the real thing because they don't like it. Food is becoming a decoration now. We're not even buying these things because we like them. Let me say something. I absolutely abhor eggnog, okay? But eggnog is a Christmas staple, and it has been for decades. Am I going to keep a carton of eggnog in my fridge for the aesthetic even though I hate it? No! So just buy a candy that you actually do like so you know that it's gonna get eaten and won't sit there. Or are Kit Kats just not aesthetically pleasing enough to be in your house? Subtle Halloween decorations around my house. I will give any person watching this video right now $3 billion if they can guess where the Halloween decor is. Because I genuinely struggled at first for a good 25 seconds to even register what I was supposed to be looking at. Because the subtlety in this has gone way too far. But it's this sad, beige, elongated pumpkin right in the corner up there. It may as well not even be there, fam. There wouldn't be a difference. The special thing about Halloween used to be getting excited about how different people were going to be decorating their houses. But now we just have to expect that everybody's decor is just gonna look identical to each other. Because this is literally inescapable everywhere you go now. POV, you want chic Halloween decor. That is a wraith of, what, weird? Tumbleweed? Again, you could just have this on your door at any other point during the year like summertime and nobody would bat an eye. You hugged my boy with a bar! What am I looking at? These non-spooky Halloween decor videos just confuse me because then it's not Halloween decor. It's like if I put non-festive Christmas decorations up around my house. Like I'm just buying regular items for my house. But we know why decorations look like this now. And I don't want to point all the fingers in this direction, but it seems like a trend amongst millennial mothers.
I'm gonna need someone to explain to me why people decorate their homes for Halloween in complete horror. We're talking scary decorations. When there are neighborhood children, young children, that ride bikes, play outside, drive by these homes, for the entire month of October. We have a home in our neighborhood. Their entire garage, a 2-car garage, is just covered. I'm talking corner to corner, covered with the picture of the clown from It, just his face, big, huge, all over the garage. And that's only one of their decorations. So I get the joy as a mom of explaining what that picture is and trying to shape it in a way that doesn't sound terrifying to my young children. It's not even October and mommy is already tired of explaining like, oh, it's just a friendly clown. That's just the way he smiles.
For all my Simpsons enjoyers out there, is this Helen Lovejoy IRL? How do we have Grinches for Halloween? How is that a thing now? I know that this is going to be hard for you to hear, but unfortunately, the world does not revolve around you and your children. The people who live on your street are not obligated to knock on your door to ask you if it's okay how they decorate their own house. You are not the ruler of the town. And did you ever stop and pause and think to yourself that maybe these families with these scary decorations have children of their own that absolutely love them? You can't take those decorations away from those kids who love it just because your kids don't. And also, are we forgetting that the point of Halloween is to be scary? What? It's not just another consumerist holiday. I mean, it is, but it's also supposed to scare you. Otherwise, then it's just not Halloween. And just like last year's Christmas, we're now taking adorable Halloween decorations and neutralizing them with the most powerful weapon millennials own, the aesthetic beam, also known as spray paint. I just want to take a moment of silence for all of the poor pumpkins in America right now who are about to be spray painted to the heavens because they don't fit in with the aesthetic of their own holiday anymore. Rest in peace, vintage Halloween. Your homey, cozy, whimsical, and warm vibe will most certainly be missed. You may be gone, but you are not forgotten. Your memory shall live on in the basements and attics and thrift stores all across the US. So I think from here on out, we're actually going to see more and more people beginning to start genuinely reusing their Halloween decor from previous years instead of buying new ones, because the new age Halloween decor just doesn't match what Halloween is supposed to be. It's like doctor's office core. Office reception core. It's just so sad and so lifeless now. Everything that you see regarding Halloween in department stores now looks like that one scene from SpongeBob where, you know, Squidward's on the floor and he's curling up and he's going, "Future! Future!" That's what everything looks like now. Deadass. Anyways, guys, it is now officially the first day of spooky season, so I hope you all had a wonderful time watching this video. Mwah! I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!